once more. One calm voice and a slightly cursed scheme. That's just another day in Firestream. Oh, welcome to Fire, where the vibes stay bright. We're saving the world at a leisurely height. No shout, no panic, no speed run or dream. Just good times floating down the stream. Oh, welcome to Fire, come laugh and stay near. The plan makes sense, eventually no fear. We'll probably get lost, but that's part of the theme. So kick back and relax in Firestream. A treasure chest here, a boss fight there, a 20-minute explanation for a wooden chair. Somehow it works and nobody knows why, but we're all having fun, so nobody asks why. The chat starts cooking, the jokes start to fly. Someone misread something and we're all gonna die. Off from danger or dragons or anything mean. Just laughing too hard in Firestream. Hello, welcome to Fire, where the vibes stay bright. We're saving the world at a leisurely height. No shouting, no panic, no speed run or dream. Just good times floating down the stream. So settle right in, we're glad you're here. The games are cozy and the path is clear. Or maybe it isn't, but that's no big deal. We've got fire to explain how we feel. My name is Fire, and every morning I wake up feeling 94. I sit up too fast, my knees start talking, my back starts making decisions without me. Never streamed before. Everybody keeps saying just use a BS. Just use a BS. I've been looking at this thing for 3 hours. What's a scene? What's a source? Why are there 2 audio mixers? Why does fixing the microphone break literally everything else? Some kid says it's easy. Yeah, you're 18, you still recover from injuries. My name is Fire, though these days it's mostly embers. The flame's still there, it just needs a little encouragement. My name is Fire, at least that's what they call me. The spirit wants one more game, the body wants health insurance. I'm old, not obsolete, still talking trash from the captain's seat, still carrying teams while they're blaming lag, still watching the same mistakes repeat. I'm old, not obsolete, the mileage is high, but the engine's sweet. The knees complain, the back protest, but somehow I'm still elite. Back in my day, you bought a game and that was the game. No battle pass, no premium currency, no ultimate diamond, founder, platinum, deluxe, whatever edition. Back in my day, you got stuck, you bought a strategy guide, I called your friend or suffered like a man. Back in my day, the internet disconnected when somebody answered the phone and somehow we survived. Back in my day, LAN parties counted as exercise. You ever carry a CRT monitor up 2 flights of stairs? That's a workout. My name is Fire, no, the pilot light flickers. I spent 10 minutes looking for my glasses, they're on my face. My name is Fire, now I've still got some heat. Maybe not wildfire heat, more don't touch the stove heat. People keep asking how old I am. Old enough, I remember the Last Supper. I told Judas, that guy looks suspicious. Nobody listened. Old enough, I saw the Trojan horse. I said maybe don't bring that inside. Nobody listened. Old enough, I watched them build the pyramids. Took forever, whole project was mismanaged. Old enough, I remember when the Dead Sea was just feeling a little under the weather. Back in my day, you unlock characters. Back in my day, you were cosmetic. Back in my day, cheat codes were free. If your save file got corrupted, you cried, you screamed, and then you started survived dial-up. I survived GameSpy. I survived games for Windows Live. I survived Windows Vista. At this point, I'm less of a gamer and more of a historical landmark. These kids got reflexes. I got pattern recognition. I've watched the same bad decisions for so many years. I can predict them before they happen. That's not skill. That's archaeology. I'm old, not obsolete, still showing up and refusing defeat, still carrying teams that call me washed, still proving them wrong every week. I'm old, not obsolete, feeling 94, but still competing. The eyes need bigger text, the knees need replacement parts, the back's filing complaints, but I'm still here. My name is Fire. Well, mostly embers, but every gamer knows the truth. The flame burns hot. The embers last longer.
Welcome in, everybody. How are you today? How are you guys? Let's see, who do we got in the chat today? We've got Alexandria, Melindia, Sapphire, Luna Mar. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. You guys ready for some Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines? I played this game a long time ago. It's a wonderful, wonderful game. And, yeah, I'm excited. I'm pumped. Let's turn on the desktop audio and let us bring you guys over into the game itself. Now, hopefully OBS captures this. It did have like a little bit of an issue earlier, but I do have an alternate way to go about it. You guys will have to let me know. Yeah, actually, I see it on screen there. All right. So, in order to create our character, we have some questions to answer. Oh my God, my face is in the way. Hold on. I can fix this. I can fix this. Get my nope, not that. This one out the way. I'll slap it over on this side for now and lock it back up. There we go. All right. And back into the game we tap in. Now you guys should be able to read all of the text, I hope. If not, I'll turn my damn face off. Your sleeping meds today? All right. Sapphire says, anything vampire is a win. Hell yeah. This game really, really was a masterpiece. I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed it. And this part, this right here, the very first bit, I don't even remember this. Answer a series of questions about the type of vampire you would like to play and allow the game to create your character. I only ever remember going straight into the character sheet, right? But it is worth mentioning. This is the first time I'll be playing the game with the community patch. I've always just simply played vanilla. Right, so I don't know what parts they may have tweaked and or fixed. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know, but I think this little screen right here is new. So instead of going directly to the character sheet, we are going to answer a series of questions, and I would love for you guys to give me a hand. Let's begin. Would I like my character to be male or female? And now, I am not generally one of those people that is a dude that likes to play a female character in games. I almost always end up choosing a guy when I have a choice, right? But I also don't have a problem playing a female character when it's like a pre-made character kind of thing. So I think for this one, I'm going to choose male. As you're walking home late at night, you hear footsteps, glance back, and suddenly realize someone is following you. Do you turn to confront them? Or duck behind the tree to lose them? What do you think we should do? Number 2? Duck behind a tree and try to lose them? Lunamar says number 2. Anybody else? Wonder, I can do polls on YouTube, can I? I wish this game had some form of YouTube integration similar to what Baldur's Gate does with Twitch, where people can help vote. Melindia says confront, and Sapphire says 2, duck behind a tree to lose them. So that's 2 votes for 2 and 1 for confront. I generally, myself, would vote number 1. Alexandria has the power to break the tie if they are still here. Otherwise, I will have to go for the 2 votes for 2. And Alexandria says 2. We are ducking behind a tree to lose them. You're at a nightclub, having a damn good time, and you realize you're out of money. No cash, no fun. Do you seduce somebody and have them pay for your drinks? Time it just right so you can snatch a bottle when the bartender isn't looking? Or go home and read a book or listen to some music. Something more intellectually stimulating than wasting life in a lame club. Ladies, we have 3 options. Number 1, seduce somebody, huh? Have them pay for your drinks. That's what Lunamar says.
I like members in my ass.
My God, he needs to change that so bad. And that Discord beep. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Alexandria, for the gifted membership. And thankfully, that does actually remind me to put my Discord in streamer mode. Because otherwise I would have forgotten. Alright, and back into the game. Sapphire says, let's seduce. Alexandria says, let's seduce. And Belindia says, go home and read a book. Well, I guess we're going to have to go with what the community wants. We're going to be a seductive vampire. Yeah, I forgot what alerts he had on there for me. All right, we're gonna be doing some vampiric seduction. It is late. You're at the red spot, waiting for your microwave burrito to heat up. There are 3 arcade games to waste some time on. Which one do you play? 1. The fighting game. I pull off the triple flash uppercut as a finisher every time. Or 2. That beat-em-up game where you can pick up the bat and womp on the hordes of generic thugs. Or number 3, that sniper game with the realistic gun for a controller. What will it be? Which game will we spend our time on? I know which one I'm partial to. Lunamar says number 2, the beat-em-up game where you can pick up the bat and womp on the hordes of generic thugs. Sapphire says that sniper game with the realistic gun for a controller. Alexandria says that sniper game with realistic gun for a controller. Melindia, thoughts? Do you have a preference here? Will it be number 2? Will it be number 3? Melindia says number 2, the beat-em-up game where you can pick up the bat and womp on the hordes of generic thugs. And see, I would have chosen number 1. So now I have to choose either 2 or 3. And I think 2 is the closest to number 1. Which is what I would have chosen, so we'll go with that. There's a simpler one, or at least so it seems. Some drunken mortals attempt to pick a fight with you in a bar. Do you, number 1, trash the place with the fool's broken bodies? Or number 2, clear the place out with a mere wave of your hand? Number 2, just wave them away. That is Lunamar's choice. Why not both? Yeah, exactly. That should be an option. Melindia says number 1, trash the place with the fool's broken bodies. We're gonna need a tiebreaker. What do you got for us, Sapphire? Or Alexandria, technically you haven't given us a... Oh, Sapphire says number 1, trash the place with the fool's broken bodies. Yeah, we're fucking this place up. A vampire hunter has chased you into a crowd of mortals. Do you reveal your supernatural presence, blinding everyone in the vicinity? Do you fade into the crowd and disappear from sight? Or do you use your ability to read mortals' minds and stay far away from any sensation of hostility? Lunamar says number 3. Read some minds and stay away from the hostile. Sweet, I still have 1 Snapple left. 3 just because reading minds is useful as fuck, Alexandria says, and I absolutely agree with that. Do we have any other thoughts? Sapphire says, number 1, reveal your supernatural presence, blinding everyone in the vicinity. Drop the trench coat, and all of a sudden you're sparkling at. Oh, wrong vampire mythos, huh? All right. We gotta read the mind. Stay far away from sensation of hostility. You're in an all-night pawn shop, feeling the need for some protection, but very low on cash. You can only afford to purchase one item. Is it a book entitled Kickboxing in 10 Easy Lessons? Or a well-worn baseball bat? Or a cheap Saturday night special? So are we going hand to hand? Are we going melee weapons? Or are we going firearms? Luna Mar says number 3. A cheap Saturday night special. Nice, cheap, easy to maintain, easy to get ammo for. It'll provide you some protection, that's for sure. Does anybody else think we should bring a knife to a gunfight? Mooch, welcome in. Haven't seen you in a minute. There absolutely is a Vampire the Masquerade game. Oh my god, I just realized that I have it on top chat and I should have it on live chat so I don't miss anybody's chats. Okay. We are back. Alexandria says, why did I think a cheap Saturday night special was a hooker? No, that's a cheap Wednesday night special, I think. Sapphire said, number 1, the book entitled Kickboxing in 10 Easy Lessons. Oh, she wants to make it personal. She wants the beatings to come from her own 2 hands. Anyone else have any other thoughts on which type of fighting we should specialize in? Baseball bat, says Mooch. We have 1 vote for 3, 1 vote for 1, and 1 vote for 2. Alexandria says number 1, I guess, since number 3 wasn't a hooker. All right. So we're using our bare hands. We're ripping them apart. Let's do it. All right. You're in a convenience store. Looking through the beer freezer. You're a vampire. Why are you looking through the beer freezer? You're looking through the beer freezer when all of a sudden a man walks in and pulls a gun on the cashier. Do you sneak up behind him, disarm him, and proceed to beat him senseless? Or do you quietly make your way to the bathroom and lock yourself in? We have 2 votes for number 1. Welcome in, Gina. How are you? Sucky time sent you. I figured somebody would catch on to that one. Oh shit. Number one, we're sneaking up behind him, disarming him, and then we are gonna proceed to beat his ass senseless. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do this. You want to turn this first date into a second one. How do you do it? Number one, look at me. I mean, who wouldn't want another dose of this? Or number two, intelligent conversation, the right wine, ordering in the language of the ethnic food. Alexandria says number two, intelligent conversation, the correct wine, and ordering in the proper language. Mooch says number two sounds good, but number one makes sense. I mean, that's right. You know, who wouldn't want another dose of this, you know? Sapphire says number two. Everybody likes that wine. Or maybe it's the exotic language. Luna Mar says number two. Looks like we're gonna go for the intelligent conversation. The right wine. And we're going to a Spanish restaurant, I suppose, because that's the only other language that I know. One guy at the party's been trying to pick a fight with you all night, and has finally decided to throw a punch. Do you A, clock him in the mouth, he ain't getting up, or B, pick up an empty bottle and smash it over his head? Number two, we're picking up an empty bottle, Lunamar says, and Mooch says number one, we're clocking him right in the mouth. That's both very valid paths. Alexandria says number one, we're swinging. Going straight for that clock. Oh god, I hope I didn't fuck up the focus on my camera. Then you can stabby stab after. That is true. That is true. Sapphire says number two. Alexandria says our fists are more dangerous than any bottle. That could be true. That could very well be true. Let's see. We've got 2 votes for 2 and 2 votes for 1. Suppose I'll have to be the tiebreaker here. Maybe. The bottle will make a mess. It's not your house, though, I guess. The beer bottle was empty. All right. I'm going to go with, since we chose fisticuffs earlier, I think we'll choose fisticuffs once more. Better have good boots on so as to not step on the glass, says Mooch. Hey, accurate. Accurate. I've got some shoes with very thin soles, and I would be so screwed. The world is a cruel, and how many questions are there? Fuck. The world is a cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? Someone gets in my way, I kick their ass, that's why. Or, I live alone, I don't need others. Just me, my dog, and to hell with the rest. Lunamar says, number 2. It's me, my dog, and to hell with the rest. Mooch says, this game reads my mind. Number 1, someone gets in my way, I kick their ass. Alexandria says, this is a difficult choice. Number 1 is a good answer. But there's a dog in the second answer. Yeah, this is the hardest question so far. Sapphire says, number 1. No context, no explanation. She already says we're kicking ass. She already stated what she's doing. She's come here to kick ass and take names. Mooch says, plus I have cats. I too have cats. Lunamar says, I know what each gets us as a class. That's why I picked number 2. Lunamar over here metagaming for us. Appreciate it. So we kicking ass? Is that what we're doing? Or are we going with the pooch? 1, because we've established we kick ass. I don't want a doggo to get hurt. Gina says, I need a cat in my life. Alright, I guess we're going with number 1 and getting a cat. Turn into doggo. Aww. We're gonna have to skip being able to turn into a doggo, and yeah, we're gonna have to get a cat. Have to find a way to get a cat. John Wick taught me to leave dogs out of this stuff. Good call. Good call. You have been embraced by the Bruja clan. Called by some a clan of violent brutes and mindless street thugs. The Bruja have been known to tangle, but are a proud clan who fight for freedom in life and death, and put their combat abilities to use whenever they are necessary. Alright. I don't know if I've ever gone through this game as a Bruja. Your vampire's attributes and abilities have now been determined and entered into its character sheet, which you will see next. After your tour of the character sheet, you may make changes to the character, or simply play it as is. So we do have the option to change it afterwards. We can still turn to doggo, I guess. Yeah. The pronunciation that they use here, Bruja, is definitely not Mexican. In Spanish, it says bruja, and it just means witch. They also don't have the H at the end. These are your attributes and abilities, which feats are derived from. Attributes are your inherent character traits and are broken into 3 categories: physical, social, and mental. Abilities are things you learn and also are broken into 3 categories: talents, skills, and knowledges. Okay. Members of the militaristic Bruja clan are indomitable warriors, and so your strongest attribute is physical, in which you have 2 points you can spend. You also have 1 point to spend in mental, and no points to spend in social. because we are a shut-in, apparently. Bruja's weakest attribute. As for abilities, being Bruja gives you an advantage with their aggressive and violent talents, in which you have 3 points to spend. You have only average abilities and skills, 2 points, and are weak in knowledges, 1 point. And I better catch up on the chat here a little bit. Yep, that's right. We have no social skills. Strong and dumb. Yep, we big bullies. Mooch says, hopefully we will make up for all of this by ripping people's heads off in this game. Hopefully. Let's see what we can tweak afterwards here. Feats are the things you put in your shoes. No, feats are the actions you perform in the game. Feats are derived from adding an attribute and an ability. An example would be the feat of lockpicking, which is derived from the attribute of dexterity, and the ability of security. Hovering your mouse pointer over a feat will highlight the attribute and ability upon which it is dependent. You're a member of the Bruja clan, renowned for its sheer physical prowess. Bruja are rebels who hold social change near to their undead hearts. And the clan's ranks contain some of the most violent members of vampire society. Their disciplines are celerity, vampiric speed, potence, vampiric strength, and presence, vampiric charisma. And I know the type of Bruja I'm gonna be playing. This, up top, as they have there in the red square, is your humanity. 7 is the norm. 10 is saintly. And the lower you go, the closer to the beast you become. Also, the lower your humanity, the greater your chances of frenzying. When a vampire goes into a frenzy, he loses all control and attacks any and all things around him. However, as you gain experience, you can spend experience points to increase your humanity. This, at the top right, is where your masquerade violations are displayed. The masquerade is a code by which many vampires unlive. Anytime a vampire is seen doing a supernatural act by a mortal, it is considered a violation of the masquerade. You have 5 chances, and each strike will have repercussions. If you commit 5 violations of the masquerade, you will be dealt with harshly. There's definitely a lot of Anne Rice influence, for sure. This is where all information on things you are hovering over is displayed. There's no info on the OK button. There's no info on the Do Not Show Help text button. Okay, the auto level on or off button is a toggle that allows you to decide whether you want the computer to allocate the experience points you earn in the game among your attributes, abilities, and disciplines, or whether you wish to allocate them yourself. The Reset Stats button is another toggle that allows you to clear out your point allocation so that you can start over. Hey, Athletics, welcome in. Or return them to their last settings. The Cancel button allows you to return to your last point in the game without changing your character sheet. Once you are satisfied with your character setting, click on the Accept button to play the game. Mooch says, make us more intelligent. Yeah, we might need that. We might need that. Our name is not going to be Bozo. We're going to change that to Vashant, which is the character name I use in many games. Now we are a male Bruja. Let's have some back history here. Our history can be homosexual? That's a history? Let's see what it says. You always found your own gender much more attractive than the other sex, although many people still have issues dealing with this. Maybe vampiric society is different. No stat changes. Okay. True Bruja. Many blame the stereotype of the rebellious Bruja on Troil, the hot-blooded Methuselah, whose progeny comprise the bulwark of modern clan Bruja. You share no blood with Troil. As such, you are predisposed to learned idealism instead of belligerent iconoclasm. Swap the priority order of your attributes to mental, physical, and then social. I think that might fit what we were looking for. We can be an infomercial huckster. I made millions with my tiny one-bedroom apartment, placing tiny classified ads, buying and selling, and with 1-900 lines, and so can you. Swap the priority orders of your attributes to social, then physical, then mental. Interesting. Thank you so much for the clapping seal, Athletics. So Boogie, I'm not familiar enough with Boogie, but I guess. Special Forces, yeah, your Special Forces, Black Ops and all that. Which branch? You could say, but you'd have to kill everyone within earshot. No, seriously. Swap the priority order of your attributes, of your abilities to skills, talents, and knowledges. Okay, alright. Dive bar bouncer. Nobody could pass you when you stood in a doorway and you had a lot of fun throwing people out. Now it will be even easier to hurt people. And swap the priority order of your abilities to talents, knowledges, and skills. Okay. Dropped as a baby. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. As a kid, you took a lot of abuse for that funny slope in your skull until you started fighting back. You have an amazing resilience to punishment and start with 2 extra points of stamina. You are, however, a bit slow. It costs more experience for you to raise any of your mental attributes. Okay. Glass eye. It's true what they said. You shot your eye out. It was hard growing up with a creepy glass eye, but as an adult, you learn to put it to work for you. There's something about your unnerving stare that makes people do what you say. You start with 2 points in intimidation, but you can never raise your perception above 3. Oh, that is interesting. Quickling. The embrace made you feel lighter than air, a sensation that has yet to leave you. Celerity has a longer duration, but it costs you more experience to raise potence. Mooch says right now, True Bruja or Special Ops sounds good. Yeah, I think True Bruja is the one that I'm leaning most towards right now. Anti-Paladin, a bully in life, a tyrant in death. You were born into undeath with savage combat prowess and an inclination to use it. And when you do, it's a terrible sight to behold. It costs you fewer experience points to raise presence, and you start with a point in melee. It costs you more to raise celerity and humanity, however. All-star athlete. You were an excellent athlete who excelled at all physical activities. However, you're not naturally the sharpest tool in the shed. Compound that with the fact that you spent most of your time and energy exercising, you really don't know much about anything else. You gain a bonus to strength, but can never raise your intelligence higher than 4. And the academic. You were the academic type, as was your Bruja sire, living up to the old Bruja image of the poet warrior. Your attributes are prioritized differently, with mental being the most important, then social, followed by physical. Ooh. That is an interesting type of Bruja to be playing. Yeah, I am very tempted by this. It's either this one or True Bruja. True Bruja was mental, then physical, then social. Yeah, this one sounds better. This one sounds much better. Lunamar seems to agree. What do you guys think? We would be Clan Bruja, but our attributes would be prioritized as mental, then social, and lastly physical. MJ, welcome in. Meows, welcome in. Oh my god, I know Malkavian makes for, like, it changes the whole game. It's so good. It's so good. It's easily the best, like, the best experience in the game. But I've done it before. Alright. So we're going academic. Now things are very, very different. We have... Okay. Those points appear to be locked in, so we're not going to touch those. Social, we can put 1 point into. All right. DMing you, begging you to pop in a stream. I told you to stop by like hours ago. Lunamar says, arguing with stop signs of the Malk is fun. It sure is. The titles with parenthetical points I can change. Yeah. I was eating dinner, Meow says. Yeah, and I wasn't even live then. I told you like this morning, before I even went live. We need to be smart. That's right. So we have 1 point in wits. We have an extra point in wits, apparently. Okay. All right. This point in strength is locked in. This point in stamina appears to be locked in, and I don't want to touch them because they might go away. Where do we want to put our social point? Yeah, but I was still in bed. Let's see here. We're gonna put it into charisma because we're very charismatic, Brusha. Alexandra says, I'm so glad you're the one person who is live and not freaking covering the EDP thing. No thanks. I have no idea what it even is. So, yeah. Oh, let's see. All right, for mental, we have 2 points. And Lunamar suggests we put them both into intelligence. Meow says, I'm gonna go play Fable 2. Okay, enjoy. Have fun. Make sure you kick some chickens or something. Okay. Anyway. That'll give us 3 into research and 4 into intimidate. That's handy. I believe you suggested to put 2 into intelligence. Is that correct? I thought I saw that somewhere. Or did I just like hallucinate it? Finally beat the West Cliff shooting range? Nice. You got yourself your legendary pistol? Oh, it was Mooch that mentioned 2 in intelligence. Okay, my bad. I guess I read it wrong. But we are moving on to the abilities now. Yep, my bad. I probably just misread it. Okay, we have 3 points to put into talents. 3 points to put into talents, and our choices are brawl, dodge, intimidate, or subterfuge. Subterfuge is needed for the feat of seduction. Intimidation increases your intimidation, which we have quite a bit of. Yeah, Fable 2 is probably the best one. I agree. Yes, both Rastov and Boomdini are laying on couches, completely drained in the thumbnail. Linamar says dodge. Dodge seems like a good thing to put a point into, for sure. I also think we should put 1 into intimidation. And perhaps one into Brawl. We're not going to be very stealthy. That's for sure. We're not going to be at all very stealthy. But we will be able to fight and intimidate for our skills. Yeah, we could put them into stealth. That's right. So we can do firearms, melee, security, and stealth. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough points to spare for stealth. Because we definitely need one. Loud and proud, Meow says. That kind of seems to be like the theme behind this character. Somebody that just goes in smashing. But they're also very smart. Yep, definitely 1 point in security. Definitely 1 point in security. Might even do both points in security since we have 1 point in melee already. Oh, wait a minute. I have 1 more point. No, I don't. I have a point for knowledges. We can do computer. We can do finance. We can do investigation. Or scholarship. I almost think computer might be the way to go. I do recall there being quite a bit of stuff to hack in this game, yeah. Wasn't too happy about it. But if it's all right on your ends, I think we're good to go. Let us accept. I was buffer. I saw mine buffer for a second too, Mooch.
I want to show you something.
It might have been me on that one. Yep. And it's buffering again for me. Which means something's up. Gonna go over to the Stream Health tab here. And nope, seems normal. No, we're back to buffering. I don't like it.
Good evening.
Yeah, it seems to be doing it like intermittently.
My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business.
Hopefully
or
it stops here in a
prior
minute.
engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are broken. As prince,
Didn't do
I
anything.
believe my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the
Hey, I
accused
remember
that
her.
sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all.
But yeah,
They
it
were
was
caught
definitely on
shortly
my
after
end.
the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as Up to tonight, I considered the accused
Seems
a
to
loyal
have
and
stopped
upstanding
now.
member of our organization.
You guys will have to let me know.
But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood.
God, I love this
Forgive
game.
me. Let the penalty commence.
Slice.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly,
Meow says your
the
roommate is
laws they
downloading
must
adult
obey.
stuff again. Yeah, it could be.
Therefore, I have decided that
This is bullshit!
Apparently that guy thinks this is bullshit.
All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided
Now,
to let
for
this
the
kindred
time
they shall be instructed in
which
the ways
this
of our
game
kind
came out,
and be granted the same rights.
these facial expressions are actually really
Unsympathetic to the
good.
plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Team Rodriguez. Yeah, the Ventru Prince is kind of a little uppity.
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must
Smiling Jack was awesome.
adhere to if we wish to survive. When someone, anyone, breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Good evening, he says. It is a shame we never got another good Bloodlines. I was so hopeful for 2. And then they kinda took away everything that made it Bloodlines. I forgot, this is a mouse and keyboard game. So I gotta sit up and get ready. There we go. Alright, so use the mouse to look around. Use the W, A, S, and D keys to move. Use the walk key to walk and the toggle walk okay. Use the toggle view key, default Z. Switch between first and third person. Ah, that's right. I forgot about that. Hotkey menu, default K. If your blood bar is blue, relaunch the game. My blood bar is not blue. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone is gonna make another one nowadays. My blood bar is not blue. My blood bar is red.
I'd be pissed if this wasn't so cute. Look at you trying so hard. It's absolutely precious.
Jack. What do you mean? How I got these incredible stats, or I'm too weak to play the game the way it was meant to be played? I'm gonna go, how I got these incredible stats.
Whenever you're done, sweet cheeks, we can move this show along.
Huh? I use a mod or something similar. Please let me continue. What? Is he telling me I have an illegal character? What just happened? Did bro just tell me that as soon as I come out of the, like, story thing, he's like, nah.
I'd be pissed if this wasn't so cute. Look at you trying so hard. It's absolutely
Is it like an
precious.
anti-cheat?
Yeah, whenever you're done, sweet cheeks, we can move this show along.
Yeah, we're just gonna hit 2.
What a scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
You.
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help.
Welcome in,
You
Corey.
make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Yeah, this is my first time playing with that community patch or whatever. Yeah, alright, I could use the help. Why not?
Right. Why don't we, step out back here?
Got any of them leftover mods? No, this is the first time I've ever played with mods. And this does have the community mod patch or whatever. Why don't we take a step out back here? Alright, let's get away from that horrible place.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh?
Yep,
This is much
yep,
better.
that's the one I'm using.
Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Remember how on the character creation I saw how there were like pre-assigned points that weren't going away? I could have cleared them out, but I didn't want to because I thought they would go away. That's what I was talking about. It says, you look wobbly. You even had a drink. Drink of what? I don't remember.
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne. Blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
Never as sweet as the first time.
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car. All right. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Alright. Won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
That's right. We want to keep him alive. This is your blood pool. Blood is the fuel for your vampiric powers, or disciplines. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. Oh boy. Oh, look at that, a human. Feeding on humans fills your blood pool. To feed, approach your victim and press the feed key when you are close. It is important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. Once you have begun feeding on your victim, you will see this bar appear. This represents your victim's blood pool. You should stop feeding before emptying his blood pool and killing him. Press feed to stop feeding. Okie dokie. Sup, Humie? Yo, you mind if I stand behind you? Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Give me that neck. Give me that blood. Yum, yum, yum. Eat 'em up. Alright, fine. I'll let you go. You live. You survive. Alright, Jackie boy. I'm done eating.
Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see.
That's right, I'm feeling it.
You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Damn straight. Great. When do I get my cape? And do I get to pick the color?
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better.
Oh, does
All
it?
Kindred, that's our word for vampire.
Oh,
All
I see.
Kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Like?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm going to live forever, is what you are saying.
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A steak? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water?
Right.
That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Oh, I guess we don't like the sun. Well, we won't be going tanning anytime soon.
What the fuck is this? Hold up. You get inside here and head upstairs. We'll meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
Alright, you go on and do that. At the bottom of your screen is the use icon. This icon appears when you're able to use the object in front of you. Press the use key, default E, to use the object that it indicates. The use icon is context sensitive, that is, it will look different depending on the object you can use. In this case, a door that can be opened. Okay. Close the door. We're a little floaty. Press the jump key, default space to jump. Jump onto the boxes against the wall and move up to the walkway above. Yep, no, I read that. Your feats are the combination of various abilities and attributes. The higher your feat scores, the better you are at the activities they influence. Inspection is a feat. It is the combination of perception and investigation. It allows you to see hidden and secret things, for example, the lockpick on the crate in front of you. You can find your feats listed on the right-hand side of your character sheet. You can pick up certain objects in the world. If you are able to pick up an object, you will see a use icon appear for it when you're close enough. And the crosshairs in the center of your screen are over it. Press the use key to pick up the lockpick. Look at that. A lockpick. E. Cool, I've picked up a lockpick. However... Hey, what's up, Jack? Before we continue here, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back in just a second, guys. Let me put you over to this scene. Back in half a second. And we are back. Let's go back to the game. All right. Hey, thank you for the wash my hands reminders. I absolutely did, because I don't have any more sanitizer. If we're lucky, they will have washed their hands in the full 2 minutes, ensuring peak cleanliness. 2 minutes? That's a long time to wash our hands. I usually do 30 seconds at work with hot water. Right, and there we go. I did actually have my fingers in my mouth. They were that clean. We are continuing.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabat raid.
The Sabat raid.
Christ, I was going to spare you this shit till later. The Sabat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's
Welcome
all you
back.
know for now, right?
Came back at just the right time. So, what's up?
Got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell, put a little heat on the new prince.
So what's the prince a prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
That makes sense, makes sense. So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Heads up. Back away.
Spirit wolves. Okay. Oh. MJ says coffee is a good idea. It is.
Eat Sabbat bastards. All right, we gotta vamoose out the back quick.
Sapphire does have the right idea.
Watch out, you get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
Alright. I'm on it. To access your quest log, press the quest log key, L. Quest log contains information about your quests, as well as any notes and instructions you will need to complete them. Alright. I like having notes and instructions. Let's left click to continue. Let's bring the mic back up here to my mouth so you guys can actually hear me. Alright, around the corner. That's not the door. This is the door. When a door is locked, you will see this use icon. Lock picking is a combination of dexterity and security. Is a feat that helps you open locked doors with a lockpick. Who would have thought? When you see this icon, press the use key to try and lockpick it. Once you've begun lockpicking, you will see this bar. It represents the time needed to pick the lock. If the value of your lockpicking feat is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the lock, you will be able to pick it. Alright. Seems easy. Well, look at those fingers, man. Alright, we're inside. How the fuck did you get in? Bro. Alright, that needs a code. We're so floaty. I forgot how floaty the game was. Yeah, he obviously came in through the window.
Shortcut. Nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I know how to handle myself. Or I had my moments. I know how to handle myself.
Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
He could have let me in. Absolutely. And instead, he just stood there in the corner and waited. I still got that list of people from high school. Why not?
Same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento. And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
I guess that's true, huh?
Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Oh, I see. Camarilla. So they're like the vampire good guys?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Alright, so what's next?
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. And you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
Do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
Must be a key card someplace. I guess we'll have to find it. The icon to the left indicates that you are in a combat area. Okay. Combat, anything goes. Masquerade, respect the masquerade. Elysium, vampire neutral ground. No combat or disciplines are allowed. except blood buff while lockpicking. In masquerade areas, breaking the masquerade can carry dire consequences, such as the unwanted attention of vampire hunters. After 5 masquerade violations, your game is over. Your current number of violations is displayed in the upper right corner of your character sheet. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're expecting a lot of saves coming. Because, yeah, speaking of, what is the quick save key? Is it still F5? Come on, where's quick save? Quick save F9. Okay. Game saved. Cool. Alright. How do we... Oh. When you can use a computer, you will see this use icon. Computers are often helpful in solving quests. They can hold information like emails and files, as well as control various electronic devices. Each computer will have a list of the menus and commands you can use. Many menus and commands will be password protected. Hacking, a combination of wits and computer, is a feat that allows you to hack into password protected items. You will be prompted to press Ctrl-C to attempt your hacking feat. If the value of your hacking feat is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the encryption, you will be successful. To stop using a computer, type quit or use the escape key. Alright. Is there anything around here? No? When you can read a note, you will see this use icon. Readable notes can be various items like clipboards, newspapers, and letters. To read the note, press the use key. Password, chop shop. Okie dokie. We're not trying to break the computer. Safe. Okay. Chop shop. Ah, look at that. Press enter to continue. Unlock. Please. Safe doors unlocked. Press enter to continue. Home. And quit. Look at that, guys. We're hackers. We're total elite hackers. When you approach a container, you will see this use icon. Press the use key to open it. If it is locked, try your lockpick. Once opened, your inventory appears on the left-hand side of the screen, and the container's contents are on the right. Select items with any mouse button. Chop chop key! Look at that. We're going to take it, and we're going to exit.
Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from the top side.
Got it. Press the inventory key. To access your inventory, click on the left and right arrow buttons above your inventory lists with any mouse button to access different inventory categories. Keys are located in the equipment category on our key ring. Most keys once used will not be needed again and are removed. Some doors have magnetic locks and cannot be picked open. They must be opened with the appropriate key card. Alright, and the chop shop place was this way, I think, right? No? Maybe? Where the hell was the... Right here. And out we go. Oh no! Yeah, he broke him. Thanks, Jackie boy. You've been wounded by the Sabbat. This blue bar represents your current level of health. As you sustain regular damage, it will turn black. If your health is completely depleted, you suffer final death and your game is over. Your health regenerates over time. When you are feeding, your health regenerates much faster. If your health bar begins to turn yellow, it means you have sustained aggravated damage. Certain hazards like fire and supernatural attacks cause aggravated damage. This takes much longer to heal than regular damage. Yeah, and I also have blood heal. Bloop, 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 blood heal. Alright, Jackie boy.
Unlike these Sabbat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though.
The dialogue in this game is so good.
There's someone down the stairs.
So good.
It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
What's the difference? Blood's blood, right?
Now, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
You say
Remember what I
so.
said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Understood. Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
Beast? Now what exactly does that mean?
The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone. That seems a little restrictive.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Understood.
All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
I see. I'll be back in a minute.
Go on. I'll be right
Around
here.
another corner and down to chow down on another guy. Remember, you want to avoid draining your victims. Draining innocent humans will give you a penalty to your humanity. The lower your humanity, the closer you get to the beast. If your humanity gets too low, you will begin to lose control of your character. This is known as frenzying and may result in a masquerade violation if you are around humans. Hey, what's up, chum? No. Oh boy, you do drain quickly.
Not quite as good, huh? You could do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Yeah. In times of war. So I think I still got some threads between my teeth. Or he says, do you actually watch your character go crazy if you go beast mode? Yup.
Give it a try.
Yep, you just watch him run around, berserk around town, not giving one fuck. Rats can be fed upon to gain a single blood point. You will find some rats at the other end of the alley, near the yellow windows. Killing rats has no impact on your humanity score. Humans do not react when they see live rats being sucked on. Why? Why wouldn't they react? If I saw somebody chewing on a freaking rat, I would react. I think I might question that. All right. Well, I've drank my fill.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing.
I see. They can be polite and pass me the salt for my rat.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Just one guy?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak? Where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
But it's just one guy. Alright, I'll do my best. I'll see you in a minute. Gone. Sneaking, a combination of dexterity and stealth, is a feat that allows you to move among your victims and enemies without being detected. You must be crouched to sneak. You can crouch by pressing the crouch key. The meter to the left indicates the proximity of your enemies and their chances of detecting you if they're looking your way. Green means you are completely safe. Yellow means you might be seen. And red means they will see you if they look in your direction. An enemy's chance of detecting you is directly tied to your sneaking feat. If you are detected, your enemies will often say as much and come to investigate. Alright, let me through. Let me sneak. A sneaky sneaky. A sneaky snake. I am very sneaky. He cannot see me. You have been detected by your enemy. Fuck! Try again, remembering to crouch by pressing the crouch key. I was crouched! Alright. Let's try again. Let's try again. We're crouched. I can't tell which way he's looking. Yeah, I must have gone through the lights. Yeah, it's lit up there. There he goes. Haha, you can't see me, bitch. I'm John Cena. Hecky.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack.
Now can I kill him?
Wounded too. Go take
Thank
care of
you.
him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
Thank you. That is pretty fucking green.
Sabat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How can that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
Sounds good. I've got a little frustration I need to work out.
Vampires, so be ready.
I was born ready.
Go get them.
On it. To engage in unarmed combat, you need to equip your fists and an attack. To equip your fists, press the melee weapons key in default F1 until your fists icon is highlighted. Your melee weapon inventory list, and then click the left mouse button. Pressing the attack key initiates your attack. Your unarmed combat feat is a combination of strength and brawl. It directly affects your success in unarmed combat. There are different attacks depending on what direction you are moving when you initiate your attack. Try different combinations of moving and attacking in the upcoming battle. You can also block your enemy's attacks by pressing and holding the mode key, tab. Put your fists away. Press the holster weapon key. Give me fists. I am ready. Ow, fucker. You're dead. Should have eaten you. Item gained, tire iron. You have just picked up a tire iron. To equip this weapon, press the melee weapons key, default F1. Until the tire iron... blah, blah, blah. This icon indicates the weapon that you currently have equipped. Okay, that makes sense for ranged weapons. There are numbers indicating your current reserve of ammunition. Yeah, listen. My body was ready. Or so I thought. That's just the proper reaction to getting, fists. How many dudes have I sucked so far? I sucked like 3 dudes, bro. Should have been here. I know you love watching people suck dudes. Oh, was it 2? 2. Yeah, it was 2. I didn't get to suck the 3rd one. I just kind of bashed him. I fisted him. Later on in the game, you'll find armor to protect yourself. Equip it in the same way as the weapons by pressing the armor key, F3, until it does blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I want my tire iron. Wasn't one a girl? Fire is easy. Yeah, It's just whatever. Okay. Alright, what's up, Jackie boy?
Another pack moving in, though. The Sabat are going all out. You better head underground, avoid stray bullets.
Underground? Sounds like a good strategy, Jackie boy.
Alright, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
See ya. Wereman? Alright, we're going down through here. Taking this ladder down. We're just jumping down. Fuck that. Who the fuck? Combat is not the only solution for sticky situations. You can also use your feats and disciplines in dialogue. When you are able to do this, your responses will show up in different colors. And when using higher resolutions, different fonts are indicated below.
Stop! You! Just stay back. Keep your distance.
But surely you wish
Now,
to
who the
speak
hell
with
are you?
me.
You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place.
With me at your side, you may have a chance. That font is fucking hard to read. Holy shit. No, but if SWAT comes, they'll drive the gunmen down here. You want that? Yeah, that chin is amazing. Most men don't fear me until it's far too late. Wow, smart and sexy. Or maybe I am. And maybe my fun isn't over just yet. I think we're gonna go with number 1.
Yeah. Alright, this way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead? Show me the way. Oh no. Sadness. The cop died. What a terrible thing. Got our little... When you are in position to perform a stealth kill, you will see this icon. Stealth kills have the advantage of being silent. And use the use key. Okay. We're going to sneak up behind this guy. And we're going to press the use key. And we are going to end his unlife very quietly.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbats
Hey, what's up, Jack?
scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
More the merrier. MJ just now saw the title. I see. Disciplines are your vampiric powers and cost a certain amount of blood to activate. An innate ability common to all vampires is Blood Heal, which heals you. This icon indicates the power you currently have selected. There are 2 kinds of disciplines: passive disciplines that directly affect you, and targeted disciplines that directly affect your enemies. Blood Buff is another ability common to all vampires. Scroll the mouse wheel to select Blood Buff and use the power key to activate it. Blood Buff gives you a temporary bonus to all of your physical attributes. It is useful in a variety of situations. Oh, they want me to use Blood Buff. What's Blood Heal? Blood Buff. Pick the lock. There we go. A lock difficulty of 3. Wait, I have 3 lock picking, don't I? And Bruja have 3 unique disciplines: Potence, Colossal, Vampiric Strength, Celerity, Supernatural Speed, and Presence, the mystical projection of personality, inspiring fear and awe. Presence is the power to mystically project your personality. Presence is a passive discipline. Once you activate it, pay attention to the discipline timer on the bottom right of your screen. Use of Presence is not a masquerade violation. There's a Sabbat guard up ahead. Use Presence to frighten and then kill him. Okay. I will do that. And then kill. Okay. Alright, I have frightened and then I've killed him. What's the floaty thing up there?
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
Alright. I'll meet you over there.
Don't let them catch you.
If I'm not there in 10 minutes, call the president. Okay. I was gonna say, I can't see shit. Potence is a vampiric supernatural strength. Potence is a passive or time-based discipline. Once you activate it, pay attention to the timer. This is the back guard up ahead. Use potence to kill him. Look at me with hair plugs. I don't need no hair plugs. I can grow that hair. Potence, die! Alright. Oh, nope. There he is. Now he's dead. These blood decals could probably be a little better. Listen, you leave Jack alone, alright? He's a good guy. Celerity, vampiric and supernatural speed. Once again, time-based. Use celerity to kill him. Okay. Gonna go ahead and buff myself here, and then blast the shit out of this guy. Can I feast on him? Nope. I cannot. Okay. When you can pick up an object and throw it, you will see this use icon. To pick up an object, press the use key. Throw it, press the attack key. Okay. Thrown objects make noise and can be used to distract your enemies. There's a Sabbat vampire up ahead guarding the exit. Crouch. Find an object that you can pick up and throw it away from the guard to distract him. Once he's away from the exit, sneak through the room and leave.
Huh?
That's not at all where I threw the thing, but okay. Yo! Scared the shit out of me, Jack.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabbat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
So, what do we do?
Yeah, they probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it'll take down a human.
Thanks, man.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And
That's right.
In Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Right, you gotta be strapped.
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
It is sucky time.
Head up and clear out what's left.
We sucked off 2 dudes already.
I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
And Rastov missed it all. You've been given a 38 revolver. To equip it, press the ranged weapons key until the revolver icon is highlighted. Okay. Range combat, a combination of perception and firearms, is a feat that affects how well you shoot a gun. When you equip a gun, you will see the range combat cursor. Its spread and the speed at which it focuses is a direct result of the value of your range combat feat. There are some bottles on a crate at the end of the hall. Aim your cursor, wait for it to fully focus, and use the attack key to fire the gun. Alright. Oh my god, that takes forever. Nope, not celerity. You need blood buff. Nope, that didn't help at all. Did we hit any of the bottles? I do not think so. Try again. Nope, we hit a box. Try one more time. Hey, we hit a bottle. We don't suck. That's all the bullets I want to use, though.
Go on up. I'll meet you.
I think I just want to suck off some rats over here, and we'll be pretty happy with that. And they really don't give you a whole lot of, but, oh, hey. Take a whole lot of ammo. Now how much we got? 39. Hell yeah. Oh, another rat. Eat him. Why can't you eat him? Alright, fuck it. Guess we take the elevator to the ground level. Right. Bro? Ooh. Weapon. Alright. I'm gonna use this baseball bat, I think. God damn, I keep using that. Nope, you're getting chomped on, bro. Sorry about it.
Freeze, mother!
A very rude guy. Hey, Jackie boy, what's up?
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, it's all over. Everyone slinks back
Yeah, he
to
would have
their
been safe.
homes of the city for the night.
You know,
Till the
seeing as
next
he
night,
shot me and all.
Find some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin, and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
So this is normal?
Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Well, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of Kindred had stakes down in California long
You can.
before them. Now,
It wouldn't
we
have
got
triggered a
every
humanity
ancient
loss.
Kindred rivalry playing out all over the
Because they were
city.
already aggressive.
A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity. Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch.
I guess
They'll
I
fill
do.
you in on a little bit more, but hell, you'll figure it all out.
Alright. I will sleep over it, but I would like to keep the gun.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you.
That's right.
Good luck.
That guy was absolutely not innocent. You have received 2 experience points. By pressing the character editor key, default C, you can... Okay. Let's go ahead and disperse our experience. We have 2 points. One of these costs 4. That one costs 8. 12. These cost 3. Disciplines cost 10. Initial cost is 3. Alright, so we can't get shit. Got it. Alright. We're gonna hit F9 key to save our game, and seeing as how it has been 2 hours, we appear to have finally made it out of the tutorial area. There's a lot to read. There's a lot to go through, you know. We had character creation, which took pretty much the better part of an hour. So, I think for now, we're going to leave it off there. But this is a phenomenal game. I cannot wait to come back to it. I will very likely keep it for just streams. I won't go into it on the live stage. But yeah, everybody, thank you. Thank you for coming, for hanging out, spending some time playing a game with me. And yeah, I think we can just pretty much end it there. Don't forget to always live and let live, as always. And have yourselves a wonderful night. I'll see you all later. Have a good one.